And a happy hump day to you all. Happy Wednesday. It's going to be another hot and steamy day outside today with temperatures in the low 90s to even mid to upper 90s across portions of southeastern PA today. Most areas will remain dry throughout the day, surprisingly, but we can't rule out a chance of an isolated thunderstorm this afternoon. Some of these storms could be strong with some gusty winds possible, but I feel like most of these storms will remain below severe limits today. The atmosphere and guidance soundings don't look as promising for severe weather today. However, we do have heat advisories in effect until 8 p.m. this evening, and that's all the counties highlighted in orange there, and even some excessive heat warnings, or extreme heat warnings, I should say, across portions of northeastern New Jersey there in the purple. So it's still a hot one outside today. Thankfully, today is the last day of this stuff. And here's your Storm Prediction Center Day 1 convective outlook. Marginal risk still in place for most of northeastern Pennsylvania into central Pennsylvania. Again, the threats can be pretty isolated for strong thunderstorms. The best timing, though, is 3 to 9 p.m. at the peak of our surface heating for the day. An instance of gusty winds from up to 50 miles an hour is possible with any of these storms. But again, most areas should remain dry, and it should be a pretty localized threat. And just taking a look at the HRRR, the radar guess at 7 p.m. tonight, it kind of shows exactly what I was thinking, just some isolated pop-up cells across portions of the region. So just keep an eye on that and throughout the day. But the real story is tomorrow afternoon and evening. So here I have the weather prediction fronts, Thursday afternoon and evening. As you can see, here's a front, I should say a stationary front. It's kind of stalled around the I-95 corridor. Excuse me there. And I highlighted this in this little yellow box, the area of highest concern for flash flooding tomorrow. Why is this area the highest risk of flash flooding tomorrow? It's because when you have a low pressure system, now this is surface height falls. You know how I post those height anomaly maps? When you have height falls along a front like this, it creates forced descent here, and that's just large scale ascent, and that's more convection that can form with a system like this. So realistically, it's going to be a messy day tomorrow. We're going to get high amounts of rainfall in a short amount of time, and I still believe the highest rainfall totals will be across like the Poconos and mountainous terrain, even into southeastern PA, where I believe this front just kind of makes best contact with the surface height falls. So I really think that if you're in southeastern PA tomorrow, you're going to be receiving a lot of rain. And the Weather Prediction Center highlights that in the excessive rainfall outlook for tomorrow, as a slight risk is in place for most of northeastern PA into southeastern PA. Still monitoring the chance for an excessive rainfall outlook upgrade to moderate risk, which is 3 out of 4 risks for portions of this area. I believe that would include mainly southeastern PA and maybe parts of northeastern PA as well. But look at that, the NAM total quantitative precipitation forecast through Friday morning. The Poconos and the mountainous terrain likely to see the highest totals. Again, region-wide, especially northeastern PA through southeastern PA, and through maybe portions of central PA, 1 to 3 inches, upwards of 6 inches locally possible, and that's mainly for the Poconos, portions of the higher terrain, again, maybe even into Pike County, down through Montgomery County, southeastern PA, stuff like that. And here, in the NAM kind of highlights right in here, the I-95 corridor is that highest risk, and this is what I mentioned yesterday. That's where I continue to believe the highest rainfall totals will be. And again, up here in the Poconos maybe. But valley cities, you're probably looking at 1 to 2 inches, probably, maybe slightly more. But again, locally up to half a foot of rainfall is possible. So we're going to be seeing a lot of rain in a short amount of time in some areas. It's no need to panic. We're going to keep an eye out. I'll have a detailed post out later. And that's all I have for you guys today. Have a wonderful day, and I will keep you guys updated.